Hey everybody, welcome back to Everyday Barbecue. My name is Mike, and today I thought I would bring you along. I'm actually cleaning 3 or 4 of my grills today. This video is going to be on my Weber gas grill. I do use the gasser quite a bit during the week. My son plays baseball, especially during this time of year. We are busy, so I need something to just fire up, cook food, eat, and get to a game or get to a practice. And this only gets clean. Now I keep my grates really clean. I scrape them after every cook while they're hot to keep them really clean, and they stay in wonderful shape as a result of that. The rest of the cooker, I just typically clean once a year. It's normally in the spring. It happens to be spring now. This is the time I'm going to do it, and I thought I'd bring you along and show you how I do it. If you do this the right way, you can really keep your grill safe, prevent flare-ups and fires and all those things that you want to avoid. So this grill is dirty. It hasn't been cleaned properly since last spring. The shelves are a little dirty. The control panel here is dirty. The interior is dirty. Grates are clean. I always keep the grates clean, but that's only part of it. So we've got to make sure we get all the innards clean so that this grill can operate safely. This is a Weber Genesis, by the way, so hopefully you've got a Weber Genesis or something close to it. But most gas grills are going to have a lot of these same type of cleanup features. Not all, but some. So hopefully this will be beneficial to you. So we're going to start by just getting into this, removing these grates. So now you see we're here. Here's the flavorizer bars for Weber, and a lot of gunk will build up on these over time. So what we're going to do is we're going to start by scraping these off. Now I keep a paint scraper underneath the grill. I'm just going to basically do this. Now all this stuff's essentially going to go down into the belly of the cooker, and then we're going to clean all that out, so don't worry about that. And I'm not trying to get this perfectly clean. I just want to get all the loose stuff out of here so that it's safe, especially out of the bottom. But since we're in here, it makes no sense not to scrape off these flavorizer bars. Now that these are scraped, we're going to remove these from the cooker. Next, I'm going to scrape out all the edges of the cooker here. Now these, I've got 2 of these here at the bottom. I forget what Weber calls them, but we're going to scrape all the buildup off of these. And we've got a tray all the way at the bottom here, I'll show you in a moment, that we're going to be able to empty and get all this stuff out. You can see just after 1 year, all the buildup that gets on these things. And you can actually soak these if you want and really get them clean. I've never done it, and I've never had a problem. As long as I scrape them once a year, I'm good. I perform the same cleaning every year, and I've really never had a grease fire in here. Now the next one. Now you can see where all that junk went down into the belly of the pit. We're just going to scrape all the loose stuff down into that tray. Now I'm going to grab my shop vac just to vacuum around these edges so that when I pull that tray, there's no more loose stuff that falls down underneath. Okay, it's now time for me to open these doors below, remove that foil tray that's collecting all the grease down there, replace that, and get the main cleaning tray out to be scraped. Okay, so this is the underside of the cooker. I'm going to start by taking this foil tray out. And you can see it's time for this thing to get replaced. Okay, new foil tray is in place. Now we're going to pull this main tray out. Now just to keep my wife from killing me, I'm putting this in a bag, and I'm just going to scrape all this right into the garbage bag. You can see all this crud that builds up. It's really insane. You never really realize it until you give your grill a good cleaning. And that right there is pretty clean. Now again, you can soak this in some degreaser if you want, but I've never had a problem or any fires when I've done it this way, so that's really up to you. Now we'll just get this back in the cooker. Now we're just going to get these components back in place. And there you go. It's a messy job, but it's got to be done at least once a year if you want it to run safe. Now the inside's pretty much done. I don't have any loose carbon buildup there on the inside, so I'm not going to worry about cleaning that. I'm just going to close this lid, and I'm going to work on the outside. For the outside, I pretty much use this stuff on all my grills. It's something called Totally Awesome Cleaner. I'll put a link down in the description for you, but it's really good for the exterior of grills. So I'm just going to spray my side shelves, the top, the control panel, and I'm going to let that sit for about 2 minutes. Then I'm going to wipe it down with paper towels. Okay, so it took 2 coats of that Totally Awesome Cleaner on the outside to get it clean, but you could even see there were some burn mark areas here on the front of the grill, which that removed. This stuff does a really good job. It cleaned the control panel good, the knobs, the top of the cooker, the shelves, so everything came out nice and clean. Now I've got a nice, safe, clean cooker to use for the whole summer. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you've gotten something out of it. I really appreciate your time. Please check out everydaybarbecue.net if you haven't. There's lots of ways to support the channel there. Leave me a comment, like this video, let me know if there's different things that you do. This is what works for me, tell me what works for you, and stay tuned for some gas grill cooks coming up this year on this cooker right here behind me. That's it for today. Take care. Till next time, I will see you on the next episode. My hands are dirty.